Hi everybody, welcome to today's tutorial. Today's look is inspired by my very good friend at work, Tracy, who's going out on Saturday night. And she said to me, if you were going out on Saturday night, what would you wear? Now that's an easy thing to ask me because if I was going out on Friday night, of course I would wear a black top and black jeans and black boots because that's all I ever wear when I go out. But for me then, it's what makeup would I wear? And at the moment, I've been playing around with this look. Actually, the makeup application is really quite basic. It is the false eyelashes that give it a bit of a look. Now, this is only about the fourth time that I've played with getting these on. Yeah. And I say fourth because last night I shot this hang on. Last night I shot this tutorial already. It was perfect, except my lights went out halfway through.
Okay, so I think you get the idea. Basically, I filmed this amazing tutorial and it didn't work, so I'm starting again. The other thing that really sucks is that tonight, or the night that I filmed it, I also had an amazing family of pimples that had decided to nest on my face. So my challenge today is going to be attempting to cover up these spots. So step one, obviously, is primer. I'm just using my Face of Australia primer. I've sped the process up, but I'm basically going all over my face and especially putting quite a bit on over where my pimples are to try and help the foundation go over smoothly. I started off with my Nars foundation because the colour's a bit lighter, and I've applied it with my makeup brush, and you can see that the motion I'm using is swirling ones, sort of like buffing the product into the skin. It's not doing a great job of covering up the spots because the coverage is quite light. So I've just grabbed my Makeup Forever. The colour's a bit darker and I'm going back over the spots to sort of almost like fill in where the colour's a little bit too light. The brush that I'm using is a concealer brush, which is great for adding concealer, good for dotting on pimples, and as you'll find in a moment when I use my Covergirl Simply Gorgeous, I think, putting that all over, pulling some faces at myself. You'll also notice as well that I didn't realize that the camera wasn't on autofocus. So I've got products and I'm showing them and I'm thinking, why isn't it focusing? Well, that would be because the camera's not on autofocus. I quickly got some powder out of my AC on Tour palette and put it underneath my eyes. Now this product that I'm showing you in the all gorgeous soft focus light is my Too Faced eye primer. It comes in 3 colours, but this one is champagne, so it's slightly tinted. It's a bit shiny, so it's nice if that's all you want to use on your eyes. So an eye primer just gives you a good base to start working on and helps give your eyeshadow something to stick onto. At this stage, I decided I needed a drink and remembered I hadn't done my eyebrows, so I just grabbed my Anastasia of Beverly Hills eyebrow definer and whipped my brows into shape and just got the colour on the other end and just filled in my brows. Obviously, depending on how you like your brows, you can fill them in as you want to. Now, the eyeshadow palette I'm using is my Zoeva palette, which I got from Sephora. So I'm going in with the lightest shade in the palette. I'm just putting it all over my eyelid with my big brush, and I'm concentrating a little bit more of the colour on the actual eyelid. So once I've sort of, and you see I'm pushing that in as well, and just going in with a little bit more because I want to use that colour. It's the only colour I'm using, but I'm using that as my base. Next, I'm getting my bigger shading brush and I'm going in with the darkest colour, and you can see I'm only putting that in the socket. Now what you'll also notice, as well as just putting it in the socket, is that I'm also blending like a crazy woman. So the colour that I'm putting in the socket, what it does, it adds a little bit of definition because I'm only using the one colour, but because it's so dark and it's such a contrast between the two, I really, really need to blend because you just don't want any lines. You want it all to be quite soft. So once I've blended, I just take a look and just decide if I need a little bit more colour. So you'll see I've just gone back and added a little bit more of the lighter shade in there as well, and that just helps to sort of soften the lines even more. So that is pretty much, oh no, needed a drink. That is pretty much the eyeshadow done. So next step is to put on some mascara. This is just a Covergirl one. I'll put the name of the product down in the descriptor bar. And so I've put one coat on. Then once I've got the mascara on, I'm just having another look, seeing if I need a little bit of extra colour to go in there. Next step is I'm putting some powder on just to help to set the makeup before I start the fake lashes. Now, there is nothing easy about putting on fake lashes. You've really just got to muck around with it. It's hard to do it on the camera, but basically put the glue on, get some tweezers, find a spot, stick it on, and then with your tweezers or your fingers, just keep pushing until it's stuck. Now, I'm not great at putting these on, so they're probably higher up on the eyelid than they should be, but I would imagine with a little bit more practice, I'll get better at it. Now, because these come so high up my eyes, because I'm not great at putting them on, I am going to, oh, look at that. Oh, aren't they beautiful? They are beautiful. Yeah, I'm happy. You can tell I'm happy because I'm having a drink to celebrate. They look good. Yep, I got distracted. You can see that I just keep pushing them until they're on, because you think they're on, but then they're not on. So while I'm waiting for the glue to dry, I'm just going to go in and do some contouring with my Benefit Hoola. So going up with the cheekbones, because it's nighttime, it's probably a little bit heavier than normal. So I'm just doing a bit of blending as well. So now now that my glue's dry, I'm getting my liquid eyeliner, which is, I think this one might be my Maybelline pen. I'm still mucking around with the lashes. Now I'm getting my liquid eyeliner and I'm just going over the top where the lashes meet the eyeline. This is because I'm going over the glue, because the glue can have some white spots in it, and it's just making it a little bit darker and lining the eyes. If you didn't use fake eyelashes at this stage, this is where you would get either a black eyeliner or your liquid eyeliner and just give yourself a line. Wing obviously is optional. You can see I'm just pulling the eye. I don't know why I pulled that face. I wonder what I did. Maybe I stuck the pen in my eye. And yeah, just making the line thicker. That thing of black and white behind me is actually the dogs fighting on the couch, on the daybed behind me. So once I'm happy with that, I am going to just get a cotton bud and just clean up any mess. And I'm also getting the concealer brush and just going underneath that eye area as well. That's going to pick up any extra bits of either glue or liquid eyeliner that's fallen underneath my eyes. Now my next step is a little bit of a trick that I picked up from a tutorial I was watching by Adele's makeup artist. And it's this really cool way to add mascara to your bottom lashes. Just get an eyeliner brush, put some mascara on the back of your hand and just gently almost paint it on the lower lash line and just sort of push it in to the lash line, and it's a really cool way of lining your bottom lashes. And then going in with a cotton bud as well and just tidying up a little bit more. And the dogs are still fighting. Next I am, and this is gross, look away, I am tight lining underneath as well. So that's just getting an eyeliner and just filling in that little bit underneath. Like I think I said in my tutorial last week, because I wear contact lenses, I'm really good at sticking things in my eyes, which is like I had a contact lens stuck in my eye all day. So yeah, that's a whole other story. So my poor eyes are actually quite sore. I probably shouldn't be sticking eyeliner in them. But yeah. Oh, look, the dogs are still fighting. That's great. I think I must have made a mistake. Okay, now I'm going back into my Zoeva palette and I'm getting this colour, which is awesome. And it's just like a grey sparkle that automatically, as soon as you put it on, it's like instant smoky eye. It's brilliant. So I'm just going in and doing a little bit in the inner corner, and I'm just getting the liquid eyeliner and just continuing the line down all the way to my eye and wiping it off again. Now lips. Now I decided to go for a nude lip, so I just grabbed my favourite Rimmel lip liner in Natural and just lined my lips on the very outside of my lips just to make them a little bit bigger. I'm finding that sometimes when I smile, my top lip is completely disappearing. So I've gone all the way on around the out of my lip, oh my god, the outside of my lips, and I'm actually filling them in very gently as well. And then I'm grabbing my MAC lip liner, which is really soft, and sometimes I use it as a lipstick. which is what I'm doing there. Colour in the lips, and then I'm going to grab my MAC Pure Zen lipstick, which is that same shade of nude, and going to go over the top. Just all the extra work with the liner just gives the lipstick just a little bit more staying power, which is good, especially if you're going out, going to have some drinks. You don't want to leave all your lipstick on your glass. And then once you've done that, oh, yep, decided I need gloss. You know, I always need gloss. This is my NYX gloss, because you can never be too shiny. Now I think I decided the pimples really needed some covering up, so I got my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, which is the thickest concealer that I own, and I went back under the eyes as well, and just patted it in, and then got my concealer brush and pushed it. You can see that the motion here is more pushing rather than dabbing, and that's the best I'm going to do. I think I've covered them up quite well, that you can still see them. And now my very final step, because actually it's not my final step, but because my eyelashes are now glued, dried, the eyeliner's dried, I'm just going in with another bit of mascara to mascara my fake lashes with my normal lashes. I'm going to grab a little bit of more of my AC on Tour under eye powder, which I'm mixing with my highlighter on my beauty blender, and I'm just pushing it into the skin as well, just where I actually don't know why I'm doing that. I must have thought I needed some more coverage. I don't know. I don't know why I did that. And obviously, oh, another drink. It's thirsty business. Oh, my favourite. Getting my Becca champagne pop and giving myself a little bit of highlight underneath, on top of the cheekbones, underneath my eye, just giving it a little bit of shine. This stuff is just amazing. It just makes you look so much fresher and brighter. If it's one thing you have, you need to have an illuminator of some sort. They're my rules. Now, take a look back, pull some sexy faces in the mirror. Decide to pull your hair down, which has been up all day. Oh, yeah, not looking great, but probably need to brush it. Not moving, is it? Check yourself out, check your work out, your handiwork out. It's funny how the lashes actually, even though they're fake and really long, they don't actually look that unnatural once they're on. And finish off your drink. Oh, and I decided halfway through to change my lip colour, and I actually think I love the red a lot more. It's a Rimmel Kate Moss red. It's a beautiful shade actually, and I just went over the top with a Sephora red lip gloss. I like it. And keep pulling faces at the mirror. Camera. That's good work. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, and just have a play around with your makeup and see what you can do. See you next time. Bye.